Hello, YouTubers. Big Baby SLD back. My last video was probably about 10 months ago, right in the beginning of the year, right when I think it was right after Christmas. My last video, I showed what my wife had got me for Christmas, a couple comic books I'd asked for. I want y'all to know I've still been collecting. I still see a few people subscribing to my channel. Excuse me. But I've still been collecting. I've never been out the game. I bought tons of comic books. I put them away, so I really don't even remember what I brought or ordered. So I'm going to just show you one whole long box at a time. And I know this has been a crazy year with the COVID and, everything being closed. New president, or president-elect, I should say. This has probably been one of the craziest years. But just to let you know, I have not been out the game. I even started buying something I never bought before. Brand new to my collection, something I've never owned was a Aquaman book. I got, I don't know, I think I seen these for a couple bucks in a box. So, I figured, I'm always looking for something new. This is Aquaman 59. Aquaman 61, Batman on the cover. Let's see. Aquaman 62. This is a whole nother volume. I'm not sure which volume this is of Aquaman. I got to look it up. I knew it, I just forgot it. Aquaman Annual, number 2. It's a nice cover. Annual number 4. Aquaman 0. I don't pretend to be a historian on comic books or know every key comic book that I've come across, but I do like to look it up. And I like to make a little notation there at the bottom. Of course, that's on the plastic, not on the comic book itself. This is the issue where Aquaman gets his harpoon hand, or harpoon arm. Aquaman number 1. Aquaman number 2. This is the issue where he loses his hand. Number 3. Versus Superboy. Speaking of Superboy, I've been binge watching. They put on HBO Max, they have Young Justice. I did see it before, but I've been binge watching it. I really didn't remember it. If I remember correctly, in my opinion, season 3 was the weakest, but I'm rewatching it right now. I'm on the 2nd episode of the 3rd season. Aquaman number 4, Lobo on the cover. Oh, okay. That's how much I paid for that book. $2. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 9. And it's my last one, 11. Yeah, all $2. Now, like I said, I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you comic books you've probably seen in my other videos. then I may have some additions to it. I probably do. I just, it's been a year since my last video. I haven't really been keeping track of everything I paid for. So, if you've seen some of these books before, I'm enjoying them again, and some of the books are new to my collection. Okay, I started us off with Aquaman, so let's flip the script a bit. These are not Submariners, but these are Tales to Astonish, the old Submariner reprints. Tales to Astonish #1. #2. Triton on the cover. What's that team he's on? That's on the moon. I always catch a brain fart when the Inhumans. 3. 4. 5. Tiger Shark on the cover. 6. 7. 'This one I do have. I didn't dig it up. I do have the original to this. The original, I think it's in one of my other videos. It's a beautiful black cover. Mine has a little tear in the on the page there, right in this area. The guy sold it to me for $27. This here, of course, is a copy, but the original copy is beautiful. It's all black. #9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 'This is the last issue for Tales to Astonish for this Submariner run. Now this one here is Godzilla #1. I believe the first appearance of Godzilla. I happened to see it in my comic book shop. I forgot how much I paid for it. Excellent condition. I don't know if I'm going to work on the whole run or not. Hey, but what a better start than getting #1. That's the best way to start a collection, but starting with #1. Now here is Tales to Astonish #77. I bought this specifically, and I even labeled it. This is the issue where Banner was revealed to be the Hulk. Tales to Astonish #77. If I'm correct, Rick told Major Talbot that Bruce Banner was the Hulk. Here is X-Men #1, Variant C. Variant D. I like that cover. Issue 2. Issue 30, The Wedding of Cyclops and Jean Grey. At last. Issue 91. Oh, this one falling out the plastic. I gotta do this one again. This is an annual. It says number 1 on it. Let's start with my pride and joys. Getting close to the Claremont run. King Size Special number 1. It's a reprint of X-Men 9 and 11. Facing off against the Avengers. Giant Size X-Men number 2. Not the money maker. I wish I had it one day. One day. King Size Special, I guess same as the annual, number 2. I love this one. Annual number 3. Get this stuff out of the way. Annual number 4. I like that cover. Annual 5. Annual 6. And Dracula on the cover. Seven. Annual 8. Annual 9. Annual 10. If I'm correct, this is the first long shot. And the first appearance of the X-Babies. Don't know if we ever saw them again, but this is their first appearance. Annual 11. Annual 13. You have issue 50. This is the oldest one I have. Somebody stamped it. Second, what is Mesmero? Second Polaris. Issue 64, First Sunfire. It's one of the reprint books, issue 69. Mimic on the cover. Issue 91. Reprint of issue 43. Once again, I'm missing out on a big money maker. I don't have 94, but I do have 95. Death of Thunderbird. It's a key comic. I'm not a CGC guy at all. If you see me with a CGC, that means I bought it that way. I have very few uh, graded books like this, but this is because I bought it this way. This is X-Men '96 and in a 7.0, off-white to white pages. This is an excellent 7.0. I do see a couple little crease up there, but this is issue 96. One of my few CGC books. I'm not the biggest fan of CGC. Everybody, I know everybody loves it. I'm one of the few. Just prefer boards and plastic. I'm not knocking CGC, and I'm not knocking anybody that works with CGC or collects their comics this way. It's just me personally, I don't. But like I said, if you see me with a CGC, that means I bought it this way. '97. First Lilandra. '98. '99. First Black Tom Cassidy. Here is issue 100, also CGC. I'm not a grader. This one here is a 6.0. And goddamn, if this comic book don't look excellent, it looks better than the 7.0 that I just showed. This comic looks excellent. I'm not sure how comics are graded, all white pages. I mean, let me check the... I don't know, could the back have something to do with it? I see some smudging right here. But damn, if this book isn't in excellent condition. Well, this is 100 6.0. Here's 101. I showed this in one of my other videos. First Phoenix. Jean Grey is Phoenix. Excellent condition. This is a birthday gift from my wife, like 10 years ago. 102. Juggernaut on the cover. 103. First Muir Island. First Starjammers cameo. Issue 104. 105. 106. Oops. Let me just see if I could. $106. 107. First Starjammers, full appearance. 108. Somebody did some little handwriting on there. Not a fan of that. 109, First Vindicator. I need another copy of this. I'm going to go on a hunt for another copy of this one, a better copy. 110. $111. $112. $113. $114. $115. $116. $117 for Shadow King. $118. $119. $120. First Alpha Flight. Cameo. First full Alpha Flight. Oh, excuse that. I gotta get a better stand. I see some of you guys have great stands. I gotta get a stand. I like this cover. 122, First Hellfire Club. $123. That's Arcade. Not a first appearance, but that's Arcade. $124. First Proteus, $125. $126. $127. $128. $129. First Donald Pierce. First Harry Leland. First White Queen. First Kitty Pryde. A lot of you know what this one is. 130. First Dazzler. $131. By the way, those who don't know, this is the beginning, the start of the Dark Phoenix saga. Probably one of the greatest storylines and comic books ever made. $132. First Edward Kelly, issue 133. 134, Dark Phoenix. Excuse the technical difficulties. Too many comic books, the weight got heavy. Like I said, this is 134, first Dark Phoenix. 135. These are just some classic comic books, and these are in great condition. These are some classic. This is some classic Chris Claremont storytelling. 136. 137, The Death of Phoenix. 138. I guess this is what you would call an epilogue. 139 for Stevie Hunter. 140. 141. First Destiny, first Pyro, first Rachel Summers, first Avalanche. This is Days of Future Past. 142. 143. 144. I got two of these here. 145. Dr. Doom cover. 146. I also have two of these. Two issues of 147. 148, first Caliban. 149. I have two issues of 150, and I know why. I purposely, some double issues I get by mistake, but this one I bought on purpose. I had this for so long when I was a kid. You know, there's a worn out spot right there, and I pretty much read this to death, as you could tell. This was like one of my favorite books to read. Just old school X-Men going one-on-one with Magneto. I read this book to death. So I had to get me another one. You get a better, you see how much brighter it is? The color's popping more. This is a double-sized issue 150. 151. 152. 153. 154. 155. 156. 156. Oh, I have 2 copies of 156. This one seems to be the better looking. $157. This is another one I pretty much read to death, and I had to get another copy. Uncanny X-Men 158, Rogue on the cover. And you can see some damage. I don't know how that happened. It's a little pretty beat up. No, my comics get the same TLC. I don't care how beat up it is. Gets the same TLC. But, of course, I did have to get a better copy. This one, the color's popping more. It's in excellent condition. No, I see a little flap right there. But way better condition than the one I had. $159. Ooh, I paid $8 for this. Wow. I had 2 issues of 159. You can see one is better than the other if you look at the edges there. One is definitely better than the other. Alright, next. Another comic book I read to death. First appearance of Magic. 160. And this one is beat up. That's my whole corner missing. This one like this had its fair share of reading. So of course I had to get another one. First appearance of Magic and Sim. Colors just popping. This cover is beautiful. See the difference? Major difference. Like this one I may have had in the sunlight. Colors just looks faded. I have 2 copies of 161. I don't know